And our Michigan Good Citizen 2010 state winner is Paige Gettel. Paige attends Calvary Christian Academy in Ypsilanti and is sponsored by the Ypsilanti chapter. Paige feels that patriotism should be taken seriously. She states that we are very blessed to have a free country, and it is our responsibility to protect the freedoms for which others have fought. Paige has led Patriot Day memorials and worked in a program called See You at the Pole, where she was able to help educate those younger than her in Americans' history. Paige has excelled in her academic achievements and has earned an Outstanding Academic Achievement Award in Computer Applications and Biology. She has placed first in algebra and geometry in the interscholastic math competition. As a member of the Honor Society, Paige has served as vice president her junior year and president her senior year. She is also currently the 12th grade class treasurer. Paige has also been involved with school sports, participating in basketball and volleyball. In basketball, she was voted Best Defensive Player her junior year and earned the Cougar Award in volleyball. Her additional awards include the Ann Arbor News Student of the Week, Calvary Christian Academy's Citizenship Award, Who's Who Among American High School Students. Paige's community service involves being a Rake Day planner. Rake Day is an annual event during autumn in which students rake leaves for those in the community who cannot do the manual labor. Paige organized this activity by contacting homeowners, arranging help from parents, and coordinating snack and lunch for the students, and communicating instructions to the students. This project involved great encouragement to those in the community who needed help. Paige was active volunteering as a junior hoopster coach. As a coach, she was able to help younger athletes learn sportsmanship, teamwork, and perseverance through the game of basketball. During her summers, Paige has worked at Camp Barakel as a technician. She helped prepare food, wash dishes, clean facilities, help campers in the craft store, and work at the snack shop. Paige was able to help make the camping experiences a success for campers and lighten the workload for counselors and staff. Paige states that the good citizen quality of dependability implies trustworthiness, which is a crucial characteristic for anyone who is expected to lead and serve. She goes on to say that service expands one's horizons and help them be aware of what truly matters, and leadership is needed for almost every event or project that occurs. She feels that it's important that a leader is strong, focused, and understanding so that a task can be done well done, and the goal of the endeavor can be reached. And as mentioned earlier, Paige says patriotism should be taken seriously. She further explains that everyone should continuously be reminded of how blessed and privileged we are. Paige will now read her essay, her winning essay.
Okay. Our American heritage and our responsibility for preserving it. What is the greatest challenge we face in America today? Most students are taught many facts about history. They memorize the names of the founders of our Constitution and who fought in the Revolutionary War. They are taught about the accomplishments of George Washington, the humor of Benjamin Franklin, and the honesty of Abraham Lincoln. Students memorize the preamble and go on field trips to Washington, D.C. to see the White House. They are shown videos of brave men and women who saw liberty and freedom as important enough to give their lives for. American heritage is laid on a foundation of bravery, perseverance, and hope. Students are taught this with the hope that they will grasp the intensity of what others have done for them. After many people in history have put forth incredible effort to make a better nation for Americans today, it would be shameful to take it for granted. Those who fought during the start of this great nation and those who fight now have been passionate about freedom, and it would be a disservice to them if we forgot what they did and missed the opportunity to learn from their hard work. Unfortunately, people today are accustomed to having fairly easy lives. Americans rarely, if ever, are asked to defend their freedom from foreign nations. It has become easy to take what has been given to us for granted and forget about all the perseverance that obtaining the freedom that we have required. Perhaps part of the problem is that history is not personal to most people. Sadly, reading a history book has become just as meaningful as doing math homework. Changing the fact that people view history as irrelevant can be approached in many ways. There are simple ways that would reach most people, such as making billboards or commercials that provide the viewer with thought-provoking questions or statements, such as, "Someone fought so that you could you could choose who you marry and where you live. They did not even know you." These statements or questions would remind people of their heritage for a small amount of time. However, the best way to remind people of their history would probably be to present it in a personal way from the beginning. It is hard for a young person to understand a lack of freedom when he has never experienced it. But if a teacher were to show this student how hard those before him had to work to obtain the privileges he has today, perhaps the student would think twice when he saw an American flag or said a prayer in public. If teachers were to work to instill understanding in their students rather than giving them facts to memorize, maybe generations to come would have a better understanding of American heritage. Of course, we all are responsible for educating ourselves to some extent. Americans have the incredible blessing of having access to incredible amounts of information. However, most people will not be looking for this information. Interest has to be sparked first. Teachers are possibly in the best position to spark this interest. Americans are incredibly blessed. It is important that we remember this and work to preserve what we have been given.
Before she receives her award, she's going to introduce her parents.
Okay. My parents are actually right here. This is my mom, Michelle Getchell, my dad, Rick Getchell, and my little sister, Emily Getchell. And I also have my sponsor and school principal, Miss White.
Our state regent, Patricia Dennett, will present Paige with a Michigan DAR Citizen First Place pin. She's going to just present the pin and she'll get her awards also. Thank you. And what's college? Oh,
College.
say that.
Okay.
Sorry, forgot.
After I graduate June 11th, after I graduate, I will be going to Cedarville University in Ohio and probably going into some area of communications, maybe journalism, I'm not sure yet.
Representative Alma Wheeler-Smith from Michigan's House of Representatives, District 14, which is Paige's district, and Senator Liz Grader from District 18 were not able to attend our luncheon today, but they sent a representative, and we have here today Mr. Lonnie Scott, who will be presenting, will be here on their behalf.
First, I'd like to say thank you for allowing us to be here. This is a very exciting moment. On behalf of the representative and state senator, we are presenting a very special award today, and I will tell you a little bit about it. We are presenting the Great Seal of the State of Michigan, which has been signed by the state representative and the state senator. A little bit about the Great Seal. Some of you may know it's only used on very official things, so official documents from the state. There's actually governor's executive orders and statute that guides when a state seal can be used. And the only other occasion that it can be used like this is for high achievement. So we're presenting today on behalf of the state senator and state representative, as well as the state of Michigan, the Great Seal of the State of Michigan to Paige for her outstanding accomplishments, and congratulations.
Okay.
This is our road to Washington, D.C. Paige